Welcome back to another episode of Giraffe Nuts, a 420 friendly podcast bringing you elevated
Wait,
conversations.
hold on. What's the name of this?
It's Giraffe Nuts.
Okay. Continue. Just
Wait,
go.
do you not
Sorry.
follow us?
Giraffe
Sorry, go
Nuts.
ahead.
Actually,
I was
does DJ Riffic follow us on Instagram?
I don't follow anybody.
He doesn't
You
even
definitely follow.
Follow
He's like,
Drake.
I just got on the
Just
pod.
finish the intro.
Anyway.
I didn't know it was about nuts.
Okay, I'm Seabass the shooter.
We got Dre.
Big Joey, and I'm here with.
A man who's terrified right now. I
Why
go
you
by DJ
scared?
Riffic.
DJ Riffic. the
Riffic.
man.
Just to give you some clarification, he does not follow us on.
He does not follow us
All right.
on Instagram.
All right,
Listen,
so
I'm
we're
messing
gonna
right
end
now.
this podcast shortly.
No,
Thanks
it's
for
okay, we
watching,
don't-
guys.
So
No.
thanks for coming.
We're not fucking with Riffic.
No, I want to. I just
We
don't.
really just put
That's
him on
okay,
the
we're
spot.
just
Yeah, we
fucking
really
I don't
just-
care. Make me follow you.
Make him.
Make me do things.
Well,
He wants you to.
wow.
Hey.
Okay,
Anyway,
well, that went off tracks
was
Let's
immediately.
get back to
Crazy.
the podcast. Let's start off with how are you doing today, Riffic?
I am wonderful.
No, that's good.
Yeah, wonderful.
Shortest,
Feeling great.
shortest
Feeling
answer you
great.
could ever give us.
What do you
right
want
now.
me to say?
I don't know.
Shit.
Like, how's your day been? You have a
I'm
nice-
a DJ. I've
You're
been
a
awake a
busy
long
person,
time.
That makes sense.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I've been awake for only a few hours.
What shit?
Everything's great right now. I stopped drinking at work. I feel better. I get up in the morning now. I'll still
No?
drink during the day if you guys want to drink. So.
That just made me want to drink.
Yeah, we're gonna
Smooth.
drink after this.
Respectfully.
So there's no drinking at work.
No, I don't drink at work anymore. I like to stay focused on my craft now.
That's good.
Yeah, I drank way too long. With
Genuinely proud of you.
Yeah, with my dad getting sick and my mom having stuff and me having a friggin' 3-year-old crazy person run around, I decided I can't be hungover every day anymore. Unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I
And
can't-
I'm also
can't do that
old.
either.
And,
You must have like some crazy fucking like tolerance though.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could probably body.
I
some shit
drink only tequila and shots of tequila.
to
and
kill you.
I'll just keep doing it too. It doesn't bother me. It's weird.
It's like it doesn't get like water after some point. It's just like vodka too.
I don't even taste it now.
The amount of times I've gone up to Sky Bar and just handed you a shot, and he doesn't even take it with me. He'll just take it, and then I'll be like,
Yeah, give it
I'll
back
look
to
at
him.
him. I'll look at him. I'll be like, okay, that's how we're doing it.
Can't.
I forgot about sometimes I want it so bad I forget to cheers people.
That's what I'm saying. We won't even cheers, and you won't even.
You're like, oh, thanks, good, okay, perfect.
I went up there when you were talking about it. You were like, yeah, I'm not drinking at work, whatever. And I felt so bad because I went up there with a drink,
Yeah, you actually brought me a shot.
and I was like, fuck.
the
yeah.
one time this dude buys me a shot, I
like,
can't
he's
do
like,
it.
like, no, I'm like, fuck. So we just keep drinking. And every time I drank, like I felt so bad. 'cause
No, I was
think
doing
drink is water.
I was doing shots of water with you.
Yeah, you would. You would.
I pour a shot of
got
water
to.
to trick me. It doesn't work, but
So you kind of just stopped drinking just because of like everything going on with your father.
I
having
also,
a kid.
well, yeah, that, and I'm not really young, like I'm not in my 20s anymore. And I was sick of every Sunday and Monday me being just completely hungover and depressed and not wanting to do anything. Plus, any DJ, anyone who's watching this too, any DJ who says that they DJ better drunk, you're an idiot. No DJ, DJ's good drunk because just like you can't drive a car drunk, it's hand-eye coordination. And also going through your library, so you're lying.
What if they're like just tipsy though?
If you're a little
Like where
tip-
you get kind of, you know.
Well, no, I've seen DJs get tipsy and be amazing, but also I can't do that. I overdrink.
I feel
If you give me a shot, I want 9.
Because me, like,
now.
I
I'm the same
can't,
way.
like, I get into the music way more when I drink. So obviously, I feel like it's got to be the same way with the DJ. No, like if they're into the music, like,
Well, we're
but it's also
more
their passion.
we're into the music, but we're more into the people. Like I feel something that a lot of people don't get is I feel everyone's energy in the whole club.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally like
The reason-
bartenders, bar backs, everyone that does everything else. You guys have someone else with you to help you, or if you went down, someone could pick up your slack or whatever. DJs were by ourselves, so
Dolo.
we're in our own head the whole time. We have to run the whole club music wise and energy wise, and it gets draining sometimes. Like at the end of a night, I've sat down before after a good night. I've sat down before and be like, wow. I was like, that was dope.
You know what I've noticed? My dad was a DJ growing up. He actually grew up here as well. Like, he was like a DJ in high school and stuff like that. And he just did it like for fun.
He was like,
Right.
he just did it because I was gonna be like, who is it?
Well, I mean, you went by
knew you
DJ Gordo. If anybody growing up knows DJ Gordo,
I
but
love
he went
him.
by DJ Gordo. Yeah.
I didn't live down here yet, but he's probably awesome.
Yeah, no, he's sick. But regardless, he was somebody that told me that when he DJ'd, and I noticed you don't do it as often. He said he hates the DJs that like talk all the time. Like they'll stop the music, they'll be like rah, rah, just talk.
That's
shit and just-
that's
I don't really see you do that at all.
no, because you're here to enjoy the music and the story I'm about to tell when I take you on the wave and the journey. It's not me. You don't want to hear me be like, hey, what I did last night. Who
The
gives a
story you're about to
crap? Who
tell.
gives
Is
a
that
shit?
how you see like your music, like a kind of like a journey? Like
Well, the first hour, this is just me. Every DJ could be different, but the first hour I'm usually lost, and not lost like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going everywhere with music to try to find the crowd, and I'll look around and see. And you guys have been in the booth when you see me as I talk to you, look around at the crowd. And I try to stay on point with that. And when I find where the groove's gonna go, like it could be a half an hour and it could be an hour, and then I just go just full force, and then I just let my mind do what it does.
Smooth.
Because I always feel bad trying to talk to you up there. Not holding in. But I always feel bad trying to talk to you up there because I'm always looking at you, and Riffic's always like this. Like, he'll be looking, and he'll be like, and then right back to it. So he's like, doesn't ever really lay off focus. So it's...
No, I like to always pay attention to everything,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
good to pay attention, though. You never
It
lose
is.
focus.
So you
Hey,
mentioned,
you DJ what, on Friday nights?
I'm at Sky Bar Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday's ladies' night. Thursday's old school night. So like throwbacks of everything. And Friday's Friday. And then Tuesday, Saturday, I'm at Blue Martini. And then I'm on the radio 7 days a week.
You are on the radio 7 days a week?
It's so funny
Even
hearing you
Sundays?
on the radio.
1055 The Beat.
Why is that funny? I'm
Bro,
just kidding.
because
Gotta get on your
Hey,
For
ass.
those
Yeah.
of you who don't know, me and Joe worked, and Santi too. Joe, me and Santi
Yo,
worked here, so
Let me get that, bro.
meeting you and then like seeing you at work is one thing, and then you're driving and you're DJ Riffic on the radio. You're like, how the fuck? Like, where did you come from? Like, I don't even.
I'm everywhere.
Every single.
Yeah, I do the mix on the morning show for the Freak Show on 105, and then I do Saturday, Sunday. I do the mix show. I host the mix show, and then Sunday I do 3 to 7. I have my own show.
Is it just you?
It's me, and then we're gonna have. I actually probably can say this now because I'm pretty sure this podcast is not gonna come out by the time we do this. It's actually gonna be. I'll be on 3 to 7. So at 5 o'clock, I'll have DJ Dreidel jump in on a mix.
Oh, yeah.
And then at 6, I'll jump in for the riff mix at 6.
the riff mix.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Let's fucking
It just
go.
happened at 6, so it's perfect. And then at 7 goes into E-Rock in the Basement, which is a national mix syndicate. And then it goes into Select AJ. I call him the king of reggae in downtown Fort Myers. He's at Celsius on Sundays, and he does his own show. And then we're thinking about putting a Spanish show in too, so we touch every culture within those hours
go.
and have some fun. We're a party station. We've been we're gonna stay that way
You need that.
and stay local. We want my boss Shorty is also my mentor. Shout out to him, 100%. He's changed my life, but he's made the station more like local and for the city of Fort Myers. Like he really is invested, and he does a great job. So.
Because I would say right now, 105.5 The Beat has been like at its better point from from what I remember. Because when I was younger, like I'm not gonna lie, the most I remember was like Scrappy, like going crazy.
Yeah.
On fucking
Yeah.
Honestly.
on the.
I'll say that too.
radio.
I haven't listened to the radio in probably
I
like 5
remember
years.
Scrappy. I remember what's his name, Brian.
Brian still does the morning show.
Oh yeah, of course. You hear his voice, bro. Brian's got like this nostalgic voice.
Facts.
It's like I hear him now, and I'm like, I feel like I'm like 7 years old.
It's the
again.
same. It's the same person, same voice. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it's the same person. All right, so it's a drone. No, he's
cloned,
yeah, we
actually.
cloned him. He no, he sounds the same too. It's just the people around him have changed. Like I'm there now, and Brittany's there, and he had Raymo before, and First Lady Nikki, and a bunch of other. Oh,
Yeah, that morning
a bunch of
talk
people.
was all.
You be interviewing people and shit too, right?
I'm more of the mixer.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm there, yeah. But I usually just do the
Mhm.
mixes and stuff. So
Yeah.
I do 3 10-minute mixes, and then I mean every event we do for the Freak Show or anything like that. Like obviously I'm always there. Sometimes it's hard to fully get there because of I do DJ at clubs at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
and
It's hard
Right.
to balance the both.
Like, has there been like an experience that like
you
opened
guys
up more
wrote you guys
opportunities?
wrote shit down.
A little
Always,
bit. You know, we gotta
Alright,
be
go ahead.
prepared with the
Too
notes and
stoned
shit.
to remember everything.
Yeah, I can't
Facts.
remember all this shit when I'm
All right,
stuck.
I apologize. What's
if
up?
I came in this bitch with like nothing on the nose pad, I would be dead quiet. But like, has there been an experience that like opened up more opportunities for you, and like
Like something I did that broadened my
yeah, like,
Like my
paved the way
career?
so you like pursue DJing more? Like,
Well,
Well, what was a big break for you?
yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
type shit.
being a DJ for a living is very hard. There's not many of us in the city
Yeah.
at all. There's not many percentage-wise probably in the country, but like I do it for a living. All I do is music. There's a few other people that do, like Quest does it. Like because Quest on the radio with me, that's the first one that comes to my head immediately. I mean, he's been number 1 on the air for like 20 years, which is ridiculous, by the way. He's been on the air for 20 years. He's a legend in Fort Myers. I always have to give him his respect all the time. I quit Larry's in Naples, and I was living out of my savings account for like 3-4 months, and I came to Fort Myers and I hung out with Griff, Showtime. Big shout out to Showtime. Me and him rocked Celsius for so many years, and then I met other people and just kept going. 007, met people like that, and I just my first time. Oh, Vinny Fu. Vinny Fu was the one who left Y100, and he was like at Celsius, and he's like, I want you should get Riffic. So I got interviewed, and they said, do you, I'll give you a call tomorrow. And I'm like, no, what do you mean? He's like, well, why? Just hire me now. Like, I'm the best you're going to get.
You told him that?
Yeah, and I wasn't. At that point, there were so many better DJs than me.
Confidence
I was still
sells.
learning the city and everything.
You
So
needed
It got you here, man.
he said, yeah. So I went there, and then Griff brought me here one day. Because crazy stories, the reason why this all happened is because I used to work at the pub in Naples, and my ex-girlfriend showed up and threw a glass of water at me, and I dodged it. It hit a customer.
Oh shit!
We're all impressed that I dodged it, right?
Yeah, no, we're definitely impressed that we dodged.
That whole thing was crazy.
She threw like a girl. Can you say
believe
that?
so.
Or are you gonna get canceled?
She's a girl. So that makes sense.
Canceled.
it.
So I couldn't know where to go, so Griff put me in Martini Bar, and I was in Martini Bar for a little while, and they moved me right upstairs, and then honestly, it was just luck was just on my side. It was like a landslide. Like now I'm in charge of all the DJs here, all the DJs at Soho too. Like I make all the schedules and everything.
When she threw that at you, though, we gotta just rewind that.
Oh,
when,
fine.
When she
Facts.
threw that at you, was she your ex at the time, or you guys together?
Her name's Lauren.
Okay, Lauren.
Shout out,
Okay, Lauren.
When Lauren.
If you happen to ever see this, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
She was a good girl. She's a lot of fun. She just when she drank and stuff, oh god, this story is I could tell. I'm not gonna be that rude to her. I'll respect her. But she threw the glass at me and I ducked. And my girl at the time was there too.
So this is like your second wife out of like the
So
five?
you had 2 girls at the time.
So I've only had 4 wives, sister wives.
You know,
Only.
I've only been married once, first of all.
Once with 4 wives.
Never again. No, the marriage there was nothing wrong with the marriage. Brandy's the mother of my child. We're still best friends. I love you to death still.
Shout out Brandy.
She's an amazing woman. She made an amazing kid. Like I'm all day with that. It just my career, her career, and the things we wanted didn't match up properly. So we definitely split up unfortunately because of that. But it didn't hurt us at all.
I feel
We
you.
have some guests.
Like
Hi,
we're
girls.
still
Hey,
friends.
You're-
So we're gonna get distractions here. But anyways, no. I mean, Brandy's my ex, but we're best friends. Gorgeous kid. Like nothing against her. I would never have any bad words to say about her.
Oh, he's
Just in case. No, I'm just kidding. I have nothing bad to say about her. But back to Lauren. She threw the glass at me and I ducked. And the girl that I was dating at the time was there. And that was just... The drama went down so bad that they were just like, we can't have you work here anymore.
Damn.
It wasn't a Tito's bottle, though, for sure, because that shit doesn't shatter.
No, it was a glass. Girls like to throw vodka bottles at me.
Vodka bottles?
Yeah,
All the
Wait,
time.
so
Yeah.
has this happened more than once?
Really quick, if you had to throw a liquor bottle
At me.
at Riffic...
Oh, don't ask her. She's thought about this
What would,
before.
if you had to throw like a liquor bottle at Riffic, what would be your preferred
Liquor.
bottle?
She's thought about this before.
like
She's
what would
gonna
be
tell
like
you
what,
she's
that could shatter?
Ciroc.
Avion
Yo.
44.
That's thick. Oh, so you want to kill me? So, by the way, come visit me at Sky Bar to protect me from these VIP girls that now want to kill me with 44
Jesus,
bottles. Thank you.
Avion 44.
Damn.
That's what you got drunk
She's
for.
thought about that before. She picked a bottle no one even knows about.
Yeah, bro. I've
She's
never heard
like-
of that
I don't
shit.
even know what that is.
I've never heard.
I
of
don't
that
either. I'm going to
bullshit.
watch out for
I don't know
everything.
if
It's
that's
my
my
Avion.
tax bracket.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
it
it's
is.
not our
I
tax
know,
bracket.
ass,
No.
bitch.
No.
Now,
God damn.
okay, anyways, threw a glass at me and all hell went down. So like, we can't have you work here anymore. I was like, all right. And I told Griff, and Griff brought me here, and I don't know what happened after that, honestly. It just, everything happened
long you
pretty
been
quick. I'm the longest employee here.
Damn.
Griff would have been the longest, God rest your soul. But
You
Griff,
talking like under
Long
KRG?
live.
Griff would have been the longest employee here.
God
Wow.
damn.
Yeah, under KRG, but he
Jesus.
unfortunately passed away of COVID, and then I'm still here.
So you're an OG.
Yeah.
OG
God, I'm old.
Riffic, DJ Riffic, fuck it.
That boy's an OG.
So in other words, me quitting Larry's and living basically out of my bank account and not being able to afford anything in my life to come meet the DJs in Fort Myers will probably change everything. And also the DJs in Fort Myers being nice enough to give me a chance because they could have not given me a chance they wanted.
That's fine.
Did you see? Come bring the bottle. Come here. Bring it over here.
That's the bottle. Can we
Come
see
here.
that? Can we see that bottle?
See,
this
she
is the bottle
she
that's
even
gonna
brought
kill
it
you.
down.
Thank you so much.
This
How much is
bottle-
this bottle?
That shit would
This
murk
is the
your
bottle
shit.
that would.
Will you look in
End
the
your
camera
life.
so they know who's gonna kill me? Please. Oh.
Yeah, actually, I'd rather not.
Avion 44. It's a big bottle,
It's a
bro.
thick bottle.
No,
bottle,
take this
man.
back.
Yeah,
That shit
no.
got a thick
Yeah,
bottom.
throw it at Riffic.
Oh yeah, no.
That
You can have
bottom
this.
ass bottom.
I'm not even
bro.
gonna touch it, so I feel better about myself. Unpause.
We had a fucking bunch
So
of
that's-
Jehovah Witnesses.
So
come in
that's
here.
what changed my career.
Nah, but shit.
We had to pause it for a second because
Time for the Lord.
stuff.
Nah,
Yeah,
so
we-
you be
we like to
talking about
pray.
you be talking about your kid a lot, but like, how is balancing fatherhood and DJing? That hard?
No.
Nah, easy.
Every other DJ at home with kids are like, he's lying.
I was about to say, I'm like,
I was
I feel
about to
like
say,
that's
bro.
a rhetorical question.
I'm blessed. My mom retired when my kid was
Oh,
born,
fine.
so I mean that helps. She's down here.
Was
'Cause
definitely-
no one's ever watched my kid but my mother or his mother.
That's fire.
No, it's not hard. It's actually, I mean, it's beneficial. Like even if like he goes to events with me and
Yeah, y'all be
he's on
fitting up, bro.
stage. Like he shouldn't have been one time. I messed up with that. But he's been a Blue Martini singing on stage. Like he's literally nothing scares him.
But we talked about
So
this
it's
before.
easy.
You had your kid at 40, and you said that that's better.
So now you told everyone my age. I said, I'm never
Wow.
getting.
See, now you're exposed.
Never
to
getting
it.
laid
never
again.
said how old Lyric was.
He's
Never
still
getting laid
40.
again.
No.
No. Well, I'm over 40.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
bleep it.
what I said to you earlier about, because I said, do you want kids? And you were like, yeah, just to bleep the age.
I'll just bleep.
Put someone else's name, someone else's voice that goes 27.
27.
You, because I asked you if you wanted to have kids, you say, yeah, and I said, and everyone out there, don't have kids in your 20s. It makes no sense. You have kids in your 20s. By the time they're 21, you're like in your 40s, and now you're free. Oh yeah, let me tell you, what I do for a living, it's awesome. I'm like in my 20s. But not really. But people in their 40s that have 9 to 5, it's just miserable. And you're not going to do anything. I had my kid when I was 40, meaning I had so much fun in my 20s and 30s. And I have a kid now, so when I'm like 61, my kid will be 21. Now you can do the math if you want.
Yeah.
So literally, I'll be able to have drinks with my kid when I'm chilling and relaxing. And when I need somebody in my life, I'll have him there. He's not going to be like, when you're
dickhead
40, you
not
can't have the
be
fun
there.
you're going to have when you're 20.
I think you have but you definitely, you're
Yeah.
right, 100%.
I also had a kid when I was 18. So
well, and I also think.
Wait, what?
I had a son when I was 18, but he passed away. His lungs collapsed.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry to hear that, man.
Oh,
It's fine. I wouldn't have
fine.
Lyric right now. I wouldn't be where I am. So everything has a.
Everything happens for a
Right,
reason.
right.
I don't. Ugh. Yeah, I say that. I don't fully believe
But-
that.
But back to
Yeah,
what I
I
was
don't
But
gonna
I
say-
say it. No,
It'd
I
be
get
like
it.
that, yeah.
It does. I wouldn't be here.
Back to what I was
Facts.
going to say. My dad, for example, now, my dad's a welder by trade.
The DJ.
But yeah, the DJ. DJ Gordo. Shout out Dad.
Jake
love
Gordo's
him.
a welder.
The DJ.
But yeah, my dad, he's a welder now by trade, but he's still, he still gets
That's
down
a tough. That's a tough thing to do too.
Right, and him actually being like growing up in that and DJing and music and stuff has helped me have a dad that's more like inclined to what I like as well. So it's been easier for me to relate to
You
him.
mean cool and awesome?
Yeah, just a badass fucking dad. Like he's
in the
like,
culture.
Like you guys know my dad. He's
Yeah.
more like my dad's like a
No, he's in
homie.
the
Like
culture.
you know what I mean? He's respectable, but he's a homie. And I feel like with your
Oh,
career.
my kid's my best friend.
I was gonna say, with your career though, it's also like I think it's better for you to look at it that way, like oh, have fun in your 20s, whatever, and then have a kid
Just
versus
got it back, bro.
the people that go and drain their fucking life away.
But
their
also,
jobs.
when you have a kid early too, you're draining your bank account and trying to get where you want and stuff like
Oh,
that.
100%.
And sometimes you fall. Sometimes kids take away your dreams. I mean, it's so bad to say because kids are dreams too. But like, I would never give up my son for anything in this world. But 100 million. Call me.
that power ball, bro, it had you
No,
right.
I mean,
If you want Lyric, he's adorable. God, I'm
100
sorry. I
million?
know he's mine, but he's one of the cutest kids in the world. I wouldn't give up anything, and I believe having him later is gonna keep me younger longer too.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
most
I feel like
definitely.
a lot of parents can't relate though. You can, and that's awesome. But some parents, I feel like they can't relate to their children when they're older.
Well, because my grandfather was 86, and he wore a shirt that said "Jackass" on it for Christmas because Nana called him a jackass that year, and he was gonna wear it at Christmas pictures.
Genes.
That's legendary.
So that's his personality, and that's my personality.
That's awesome.
I mean, the way I dress too. Like some of my friends that do 9 to 5s and stuff are like, "Oh, well, you need to get some set of sneakers." Nah, I have a shoe closet. I'm good. I'll keep that.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
sir.
Like, why do I
I'll
gotta
get
do
another
that?
pair of shoes, but I'm gonna keep these.
Yeah,
too.
I don't need. I'm not gonna wear ties. I'm not gonna wear nice shoes. I'm not gonna do that.
Being an OG out here, because this is typical with OGs, and I feel like also us experiencing this as being younger, and we realize there's a lot of people that have been doing this shit for a long time.
He just called you old.
No, they call them
Oh.
original gangster,
You think?
top G.
You're
Anyway,
a
the
gangster?
people
No,
that
Oh,
anyway,
you think
so
you're a top
being
G?
an OG, how do you feel about the young guys that come in here and think they run shit? Not the guys that are trying to learn and game, but the guys that think they come in here
Well,
and
on
just
that
run
note,
shit.
this was a great podcast. I hope everyone has a great day.
You don't have to expose them. But
I'm
we're
like,
young, we're
not.
trying to figure it
I'm
out.
not going to answer that question respectfully.
I get it.
You want
Respectfully.
me to tell you what I think about the new cats coming up when they run their mouths? No, I'm too good for that. I'm not going to. I've made my name's known.
What advice would you give to the young guys that are running their mouth, though?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Don't run
you
your
got
mouth.
no words for him.
And what's funny is anyone that's watching this video is going to come up with some crazy idea of what we're talking about. I don't know any of these questions. I don't know what they're talking about when it comes to this situation. I mean, but kids do run their mouths. I mean, I
Well,
get
we're
it.
young, so we're like
You guys
we
hear
feel
it
like-
too.
I don't know
Yeah.
any DJs running their mouth. So like the only DJ I know speaks highly of you. Like that I could really relate to
I
on, like, on
appreciate
a
that.
relationship.
Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, I try to help every DJ too. Like, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there might be one or two, But I'm pretty sure in Fort Myers and Naples, I put more DJs in jobs than a lot of people have.
Right.
I wouldn't even just say Fort
Respect.
Myers and Naples. I'll just say like to everybody, like nationally, international level. Like there's some crazy DJs that are trying to come up, like doing their TikTok stuff, like really like getting out there that could have more exposure than like anyone.
Well,
just because of
especially
what
us.
they
I
do.
mean, the fact that we do music, like we're working in studios with guys that are older that have been kind of doing it for like like 8 years older. Than us,
You
for
should
example.
learn from older people. Like when I started, I learned from. I mean, DJ Scribbles was a guy who used to come to Boston all the time when I was interning there, and I would hang out with him and DJ with him and go to after hour parties. So crazy. He but
Mass, right?
I have pictures of us outside of the clubs that just we don't look okay at all. But he
Two-turn.
I mean, he taught me a lot of stuff too, and I mean, there's a few people with Hot 97.7 when I came to Boston that I interned with that taught me too, and I just sat, kept my mouth shut, and paid attention, and then when I came to Fort Myers, I sat, did my work, kept my mouth shut, and waited to see what happened. And when there was an opportunity, they gave me the opportunity, and I ran with it, and I just.
You're just good at your craft, and your craft is respectable enough for you
I
not to
appreciate
talk
that.
about it.
Yeah, because when people
That's-
say, when younger people talk and everything, I'm just gonna say if I don't have to say anything. Like literally,
Right.
my resume speaks for itself. I mean, I don't. I'm not the best.
That's why you're
I'm
an
not-
OG though. See, OGs say they're gonna talk shit.
Yeah,
Why are they
on
gonna
the
talk
point.
shit? My work speaks
But
for
I'm
itself.
yeah, but I'm
Facts.
not the best. I haven't Fort Myers. It's not like. I feel like I'm one of the best. I feel like I do whatever I do because DJing isn't just your skill on the turntables. It's your personality. It's your music selection. It's how you get along with people. How you read people. So it's way bigger than just touching tables. So
There's definitely a competitive culture out here with DJs.
Yeah.
100%.
what's crazy about that is we're actually very close. Like
No, I
there's
know,
a group
I
of
know, but I know. There's gotta because it's like when you're
Probably the
when-
younger ones.
Not in like a negative way though. More so like, dude, you want to get people dancing. You want to be the guy
oh
that like, you know
no,
what
I
I mean?
get you.
Like,
I thought you meant competitive DJ against DJ. I'm like we're not
No,
like that.
no,
at all.
No.
Like I mean, Quest has been an OG.
Like a challenging thing.
Like
Like
Quest
guys
is
challenge each other.
Quest is like a real OG. Like he's been here forever, and he I mean, the day I met him, he was good, and now we're at the station together, and he's helped me learn a lot, and I've helped him out too. Like it's kind of like a family. I mean, 007's like that. KO, Dreidel, Jason Paul, like all those people that are in the circle. I mean, Promo, Tonke, you can go through everything. But I know so many DJs I'm not mentioning. I love all you guys, but you guys know if I do. And it's a good Fort Myers is a good family. And also, I believe in my deepest of my heart that Fort Myers is some of the best skilled DJs in Florida. Period. I mean, 007 went on tour. Like he's a G on his own. Quest has made music and songs, and he's a G on his own. Like I mean, there's so many people like KO DJs in different states, and I just think we have some of the best talent here, hands down.
I'm gonna throw this out there because I thought about this earlier, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna ask this question.
Oh God.
I'm
is
gonna
it?
ask the question.
What's up?
So,
Speak on it.
What
as
do
a
you mean? What's up?
DJ,
You don't have to answer it.
No, I know.
as a
I'm just saying what's
DJ,
up with it.
have you ever been doubted because of your race? Like they look at you and be like, oh, this white boy.
You know that you're asking the wrong person this, right?
Why?
Because I believe so. Me and Griff used to talk about this all the time, and not the wrong person, the wrong color. Me and Griff used to talk about this all the time, and Griff was like, when I play this song, people will think I'm hood. When you play this song, you look like a hero. Like, oh, that white boy knows the music. Oh, that white boy knows this. Oh, and I've had people be like, oh, this white boy. Like some record label reps have come like, they brought artists, and some artists were like, oh, this white boy knows what he's doing. Like says it to me, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I've had a bunch of people be like, oh, dude, you're not white, you're one of us. I'm Italian.
You're
but
welcome
I'm
to every cookout in America.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm definitely
sir.
white. Everyone should be proud of what they are, and everyone should respect everyone in every aspect of the word respect. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Nope.
No, I have not been looked at in any way possible. I mean, no, I don't, because I've never. If I stepped into a hood, like if I went to like a real hip hop, like grimy scene, like in New York or Boston or something like that, yeah, maybe I'll get a look for being white and doing that. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I've never done it.
Yeah, but if you kill it, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I get that. Well, I agree with that all. But like what Griff was saying is, Griff was like, when I play this song, people look at me like I'm being ghetto, but when you play it, they look at you like that's dope, and that's 100% a fact. Like
see
when
that,
when you are not a white DJ in a upscale environment, even though you have the skill and you can do it, sometimes I've talked to a bunch of DJs that say they're just sometimes scared to do what they want because they're afraid of how they're going to be looked at. And I'm
Right.
pretty sure in Naples that's a thing too. I mean,
can
like
see that.
without a doubt.
I mean, you worked out there in Blue Martini. Do you have that restriction?
I can.
Like, you feel like you play whatever you want.
I almost slipped there. See, I can do what I want to do.
Okay.
But it has to be. I'm an open format, so I want to do at Blue Martini. I'll play EDM, Spanish.
You control the the fucking.
That
No,
smoke thing, dude. That thing's crazy.
We went there and tried to get under it. Every time we went under it, never went off.
you should have just asked.
What the fuck?
Was I there?
Yes.
Then I would have
It's the
done
only
it.
time we were there.
It was like the.
You should have asked. I would have done it.
Damn, that's flop.
I can't do it right now.
I literally
No, I do
fucking-
it.
I caught you lacking. I literally took a video of you and you're on your phone just.
Bro, we would go.
Probably
Mid-set.
trying to get someone else through the door. I'm
Yeah,
very
probably.
helpful.
No, probably.
We would try to go get a drink.
I'm like, what are you guys doing later?
We get a drink. We look over at the dance floor. You go, shh, crazy. I'd be
We're like, we gotta go out
Joe,
there.
we gotta go. We go over there. Nothing.
There were some bad bitches over there, so I had like no complaints. So I
You
was
should.
like,
Oh yeah,
Fuck the
there's
bad bitches, bro. I wanted to shh.
Bro, she just
Get
trying
one
to
of
get
those in your bedroom,
sprayed.
one of these lights will creep out every girl. No, it's I'll definitely do it for you next time. But no, I think being I think your color is
What are you gonna do for me
unfortunately
next
it's still looked at bad in society, which it shouldn't be. I think I teach my kid to respect elders, respect women, respect authority, but I'll get deeper into that when he gets older. And it doesn't matter what color you are, a jerk's a jerk. Period. I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish, you're a jerk. I don't like you. It has
Right.
nothing to do with your color, I promise you.
That's facts.
So, as you say, no, with my color, and because you're saying because of hip hop music, not at all. But I do believe that color does affect some DJs when they play some places because they're a little. And this is coming from. This isn't a white boy just coming up with this. This is me talking from DJs, black Spanish DJs that have told me these stories, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy to me. I can't believe that's a thing.
Yeah, that's why I
Definitely.
asked because we don't feel any specific.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't judge by that. We all doing
As
music.
long as the
we can't
music's
judge by
as long
it.
as the music's good, the vibe's good, I'm having fun. I don't give a crap.
Right.
Facts. What's the
Shouldn't.
point? What like, beside from DJing, what music are you like listening to, like
What do
When
you
on the
yeah,
day to day
yeah,
right
but-
Oh,
now?
I listen to Comedy Central on my way home. I never want to hear music
Really?
again.
I respect that.
When I'm done, when
Focus
I'm
listening?
5 hours of me playing music,
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
at home I'll drive in silence. But when I'm at home, I'll drive just
Yo.
in my own head. What do I listen to? And I'm just I'll be made fun of this. It's fine. I used to go to Metallica concerts and
Really?
stuff like that. I love rock music. I actually like old country music, like Garth Brooks and stuff. Some of my
Yeah.
favorite.
That's what
And
my
then I
parents
like old
listen
school
to.
rap. I mean, old school rap. Some of the new rap I don't feel that much, but because I miss the storytelling.
You're the most versatile. Like he's saying this, and I'm just thinking. Like Joe and I used to do
All of
security
his-
here.
all of his sets
and I
that he's
used
done
to- I
before.
used to just watch Riffic. Just Megan the Stallion would come on. He'd be over there like making sure. It's
It's called entertainment.
No, it's great. I'm not.
So
I'm not
she'll
hating
get
on
a
it.
pro-
When that
Sure.
song comes on at home, I'm not in the kitchen like
Oh, dude.
Nah, I know
That song's
Rick-
not coming on probably at home.
That's cat, bro. Riffy be listening
I'm like
to WAP
twerking
in
on
the
my
kitchen.
dog.
Oh, and he
Hey,
knows.
yo.
There's been time. Wait,
Wait,
Yo, peanut
I got
butter.
so caught up in that.
you say twerking on your dog?
For Megan the Stallion, yes.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
He
Or
like,
Megan Thee
yeah, no,
Stallion.
he's doing some
Megan
weird.
Thee Stallion
Well,
can
me
get twerking
and
on
my
your
son
dog.
have dance parties every day too. So
dance party.
Which
like
one
when
you
I
dancing
do
to?
when I go to the
That's so
studio and
cute.
do work, me and him. I mean, it's on my Instagram.
No, I know.
Want to see the cutest baby ever at DJ Riffic, DJ RIFIK. Besides your
Yeah, plug
baby,
himself real quick.
you're welcome.
Watch out.
No, she said she gonna hit me with a bottle.
I was
I'm
gonna
quite-
say,
Yeah, bro.
you look
He's
very,
sitting for his life
very
right
beautiful today. I have to be careful. I'm getting in trouble.
I feel like.
I can't wait to see the look she gave the camera on the way out. She's like, he's dead.
So are you single?
Am I single?
you single?
Yes.
Hey, he's ready to mingle, bro.
I have not been with someone since my wife.
I was about to say you
dated
must
a
get
child.
mad bitches.
Nope.
Being such a good father.
Riffy,
Oh, you
bro.
said good father. I think you're gonna go DJ. I'm like, nope.
Nah. I was, you
Well,
must
okay,
get
let me
mad
go.
bitches being such a
Listen,
good
this has
father.
to be said. The red flag bullshit that comes with DJing, we're not red flags. You guys drinking and being weird at the end of the night, you're all red flags. We're doing our job and we're not even hammered. And then at the end of the night, oh, you must get so much pussy. Oh, really? At the end of the night, when I clean up my equipment, I take a deep breath. Everyone's gone.
Fucked up.
Security doesn't let me doesn't let me leave with everybody else. You kidding me? Never. Especially my equipment.
would
They're not
you
gonna
do
let me
that?
leave. So it's just funny to me. Oh, you must get so many women. No, you know what I get honestly, especially at Blue Martini and Sky Bar, and a bunch of DJs get this. We have a bunch of girls staring at us, especially when I'm on stage. Like girls look up and smile and whatever, even even when they're with their man.
Oh yeah. that's-
Calling out everyone at Blue
Oh,
Martini right now.
that-
Oh,
I've
God.
had girls. I've had
Singapore,
girls
Sky Bar, all the
dancing.
bars.
Yeah, I've seen girls dancing on guys and like facing the stage and like wink at me, and I'm like, nope.
These
Not doing
bitches-
that.
No, the
It's
ones
bad.
that come,
Women's-
the
It's so
ones-
bad.
The women, this is to all you women. Just listen, anyone that's
Bunch of
listening
semen
that does
demons.
this shit, y'all know you're guilty. Especially doing security, bro. You know how many nights you would stand there, and your job is to just watch people for 5
Yes.
hours. That's literally your people watching,
Yep.
and you get these eye fucks It's insane, and it's just like there's no way they're not looking.
Especially when
It's
they
like-
get drunker, they can't hide. Because listen, women are very good at looking at a man once and not having to look again.
Yeah.
But when they get drunk, they're just like, I don't give a shit.
I've seen girls literally explain that exact theory. Like, oh, I've looked at them. That's me talking to them. Like, no, that's not you making a move. You're waiting on me to
Yeah,
make
guys,
a shot. Like,
guys can't help look. Like
That's that risk,
I've
though.
walked by a good-looking girl and I have to fight myself not to turn around.
yes.
And no one,
Yes.
and women don't understand that it's so hard.
Wait, so
Like,
you
I'm
say
like-
you have no Riz game?
Why don't?
Riz?
How's your Riz?
What the hell are you talking about?
He
You know
doesn't
how
know
old
what
I
it
am?
is, bro. He's a little, he's not
old,
our age.
So your Riz like
Something like TikTok.
how you can how
Oh, TikTok, cute.
Yeah,
keep going.
how can
TikTok.
you how can you grab a shawty's attention by just looking at her? Like just not saying a word. Like what's your Riz?
I'm a DJ.
Is that it?
Come to the booth.
Come to the yeah,
no,
say
you
something.
can't. You
say
said,
that.
you said something.
Come here. Oh, you can't say anything?
Yeah,
You
you
just gotta
should.
be like,
That's
You're
what Riz
behind.
is. It's just that
You're just
look.
looking at him. You're just like,
The Riz while you DJing.
He is.
yeah, wave your
If you
hand.
really
if I saw you do that, I would hit you. If you were like,
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I give it a little,
what up, Will? Like, come here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he did that. Also,
Yeah,
I got your number
shorty.
now. He just shot you.
Riffic does
I'll
not
be
like
honest
my-
with you, I'm
Nah, bro,
not
just-
ready.
Yeah, I hit him with the like little thing.
I'm not ready for a girl or anything, so I don't even do that. I'm not
really?
trying to pick up girls. I don't care right now.
Right.
I have a 3, and the problem is, and I posted this on Instagram too, is I posted a picture of my son. I go, this is the reason why when you try to call me and I don't answer back, like this is what I'm doing.
son.
All my time off is my son.
God.
All my time off is my son. If I can't
more
find a,
bitches doing that.
I know.
Yeah, bro.
I don't get any girls.
let-
I
Yeah,
don't-
No,
Bro,
but
the thing is,
it's
bro,
not that you don't get bitches. It's
Why
just
would
the
I
fact
lie
that,
on camera right now? I'd
You
love to
let-
be like, oh, I'm
just-
drowning in
Because I just
fluid.
No,
know.
it's not that you're.
Hey, bro, you letting all the females know that you just
So
you just sitting
You
at
got
home
something
taking
more
care of
important,
shorty, like
'Cause
your
women
little
love when you don't pay
son all
attention to
day,
them.
bro. You ain't giving no girl
Just
attention,
talking,
bro.
just turn into Dr.
They
Phil.
gonna
What's the
want
next
you
question?
more.
Well, actually, all I was gonna say is it doesn't even matter that you're not interested because who the fuck even wants girls right now that use filters all the time? Like 99% of them.
Hey, buddy. Sorry, people are just walking by.
More people. Leo.
Hey.
Leo.
What up, man, dog?
How we doing, bro?
Gotta get you on the pod, bro. You can stop in whenever. It's casting couch.
Stop telling people it's
like
the
the
casting
fourth-
couch,
Take my
bro.
pants off.
Really, you know.
Alright,
So
time to take his
the
pants off
filters,
again.
it's absolute garbage. I'm sorry. Girls are all like, please don't hit on me, don't message me, don't DM me, blah blah blah. But then you have filters, and girls have angles. Like they know exactly how to bend their body
yeah.
to look like way better than they are.
Be like,
And you want to know why we showed up at Taco Bell and I walked away? The first date can't be at a nice place. I'm just kidding.
You guys met
bro,
up at
Riffic
Taco
takes his
did.
females to Taco Bell.
No, I think filters are garbage, and
Yeah.
I don't think women. If you post a picture of you with a filter and you feel good about yourself, there's a problem.
So you're saying the first time you go out with a chick is not supposed to be like a nice spot?
No, I was kidding about that. But any girl that uses
you're not.
any girl that
Yeah,
uses
you're lying, bro. You want to just say
I was
that.
kidding about any girl that uses a
Riffic takes
filter.
bitches to Taco
no.
Bell.
Where's the first spot you take your girl?
Taco Bell.
I haven't been on a date since my wife.
If
What is this, 10
If I was
years?
gonna take a girl on a
Right.
date,
Taco Bell.
McDonald's, no supersize. They still do that?
No.
I haven't ate fast food and so on. I don't know. I would find out what kind of food she likes and then pick out the best restaurant because of connections.
Melina, I'm putting you on the spot right now. Yep.
Where am I gonna take
if
her?
a man,
Oh my, did they say my name?
what would be like the worst place a man could take you on the first date? McDonald's. I was gonna ask McDonald's.
So I killed it. I said
Yeah,
Taco
you
Bell.
said
I
Taco
went.
Bell, so
Yeah,
it was like
bro.
the next
W.
best thing.
W's
Or
all
worst
around.
thing. I don't know. Really.
But
That
no,
was really
women that use filters, I don't like you. It's just stupid.
Have you been catfished?
Also, by the way, I had a girl. No, I don't even answer messages. I had a girl use a filter on me. I had a girl use a filter on me with her, and I was like, my eyes are better than yours.
Hold on.
What?
You don't answer messages. How can you get any messages if you get no pussy? You just said you don't even
I get.
get
Excuse
messages.
me. What do you mean?
Now you
So
said-
messages mean
now
vagina?
he's like, I don't even
Look at me
answer
being
the
political. He's
messages.
like pussy. I'm like vagina.
Badge.
Badge.
I don't even answer
Dude,
them.
people DM me,
Yeah,
but I
bro,
don't
he's bugging.
answer. If
I'm
I
just trying
don't,
to get you.
Riffic
no,
knows
I
he
just
gets
don't
bitches,
answer,
bro.
dude.
He's
I'm
just
so
not gonna
calm. You
admit
can't
to
get
it.
me.
I know you're too good.
I'm chill.
Any man who gets bitches ain't gonna admit to it, bro.
I
I see
don't
what you're doing here,
though.
Riffic.
Okay, fine. I get so many.
There it is.
All of them.
I
There it is.
literally have not been on a date since my wife, like a real date. No.
Sorry, no, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't even miss that.
I have a kid. He's way cuter than any girl I'm gonna talk to.
You're just gonna take him on a date.
And I'd rather give him the money.
Facts.
And he's like a
I
little
mean, you've been
you
saying-
too, so.
And I'm bigger than him. He gets fuck back. Watch.
You trying,
No
little bro.
disrespect. going
Well,
on.
that's actually a real thing. I've had a few girls be like, "Your kid's so cute. You're such a good dad." I'm like, "No."
Yo, so, can you do me a favor? Can
No.
you explain to me, like,
Oh
I'm
God.
gonna go to the
no,
bathroom.
it's something simple. I mean, you set your kid up for success, obviously, already, right?
He's probably has more money than some of my friends.
Exactly. So, like,
In the bank
what,
account.
what would you tell other people to do for their kids?
This is funny because I had this. Excuse me. Are you leaving us? Bye. I love you.
Take a shit.
And tag in. So what I would tell anyone that has a kid, I raise them like you want to raise them how you want it to be raised, and understand they're a kid. They don't know their emotions yet. So like when he's crying, he honestly thinks you don't love him anymore. Like he or she thinks that you don't love him when you yell at him. So
Fair.
what I do with my kid is I yell at him immediately if he does something wrong, and then I say, "Come here." I make him look me in the eyes. I'm like, "Make eye contact with me." Like I make him make eye contact with everyone when he talks to them. And I say, "You understand me?" He goes, "Yes, Daddy, I do." And then I give him a kiss and a hug and tell him to go play.
I say, yes, daddy, I do. Sorry,
Oh
I
my
just,
God.
That just,
With that light on. It's
that
bringing
just,
back
I'm sorry. It
flashbacks.
just kind of
He just loves getting it with Riffic over there, doesn't he?
Like, it just kind of came.
You guys too
That was
close? Do
beautiful.
you need Santi? You need to switch, bro?
What?
You guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
bro?
next. Let's go.
Anyway, what's the next
Next,
question?
I
he's
see
next,
900
ready.
questions there.
No, we've actually gone through most of the things.
Mid Jordans right now. Let's talk about it because we were talking about this before.
People say that mids are for like your.
You got mids on right now?
No, I do not have.
Oh,
mids.
okay. That's why I thought
Let's
it
get a
came
little
up. That's why I was
thrift check
confused.
going on. We got the.
It took me 5 years to find a shirt that matched.
4
the
years.
shirts over there. 4 years, whatever. I lied. It's like fishing. 7 years. Took me 7 years. Yeah, everyone says mids are awful. I don't know why.
Nah, listen. My thing.
You have a lot of mids, don't you?
Yeah, because I'm bro. Look,
He does.
look, because I'm not the tallest. Like Joe's 6'5", Seabass is 6'3". I'm like 5'8", 5'9". Cause like you feel me. So like for mids, highs
So
look
highs look
weird.
like they're in your
highs
shin?
are like
Lows.
yeah, but I'm just saying highs be up to like my calves, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
You're cutting they not up
Joe
to
wears
your cut.
Timbs
You gotta
in
wear
Florida.
Well, the
Joe
thing,
does wear
yes,
Timbs
I
in
do,
Florida.
and I wear them with pants.
I've worn Timbs. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
you a
Like,
Timber?
the thing.
Oh, don't wear them with jean shorts. I'll kill you.
No, of
Joe,
course.
what?
but-
Joe's worn them with shorts.
No, I have
shorts.
not.
Yeah, you have. No, yeah, you have.
Blue shorts?
No, they were
I
salmon.
guarantee
They
you
were
won.
salmon.
Salmon shorts.
They were salmon shorts.
and
Salmon shorts
Timbs.
with Timbs.
Yes,
How do you feel
blue
about that?
salmon
Dicking.
shorts and
You're-
blue
You're
Timbs.
blowing me. You're blowing me right now.
I'm not. Do not,
You're
bro.
completely kidding.
What is wrong with you,
No,
bro?
no, no. Well,
Wishful
I'm
thinking,
I'm
Joe.
confused though.
You're
'cause
bugging.
I've never done that.
Okay. Anyway,
I've
we're
never
gonna
done
go.
that.
So, are you guys done arguing about clothes?
We're blowing each other.
Joe has no
Yes.
drip, bro.
The drip
Joe
is
takes
there.
my drip
I do not take
on
it.
hood.
That's-
Last Instagram post, the last Instagram post on my page, everybody got my drip. Especially Joe.
Do you dress your son?
You say, do I dress myself?
That too.
Yeah, my son has a better shoe game than most people have.
Jesus, more money and more
No,
shoe
for
game.
real,
My
he
son,
does.
yeah, my son has a few of the fours.
They be matching, bro. It's hard.
He
No
has,
cap, pause.
the bubble gums are on their way for him too. He outgrows them really quickly, so I give them to friends that need them for their kids. But his shoe game's on point. Everything matches on him. His swag is gonna be stupid. I mean, I'm gonna make sure he is the best human he can be and the best man he can be.
I seen him on
especially with
game
what's
days.
going on in this world with girls too, and like
Yeah.
Instagram and like guys acting stupid and messaging. I want to make sure he's not. He knows what's going on. He's not gonna be one of those disrespectful males.
Because he's
either.
not gonna need it because he got the drip. You
He's
feel
not
me?
gonna need crap. And then also when he gets to my size shoe, he's gonna have everything.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be. It's gonna be like 10, 15 years from now, so it's gonna be like old Jordans. He's gonna be wearing stuff that
That's
people
gonna
don't
be
even know
hard,
what
though.
happens
Well,
anymore.
at least you wore them and not like just like kept them. You probably have a pair.
Anyone who buys shoes and just holds on to them,
Yeah.
you're stupid. Buy shoes to wear them.
Well, they
I'm
literally
saying.
break down if
You're
you
stupid.
if you don't wear
just
them.
wear them.
You might as well
These
get
are
out the way.
worn,
up.
but I love these, bro.
Beat it
They
up.
got like history to me.
No, if you
feel
have
me?
a shoe that you like, I have shoes like that too. I
Hell
mean,
yeah. I like that shit. I feel like it's got culture to it. Or
But
like,
yeah, people just make fun of the mids. I don't
like
get
having
why,
tattoos.
honestly.
no, I like.
Oh yeah,
mids.
these are all my tattoos are for my son, so I can't have another kid because I won't love them as much.
Really?
Oh god.
All your tattoos are for your kid?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tattoo my other arm. I mean, I'm going to, but I'm not gonna wait till I
Just
have a
grow
kid.
another arm.
You
I
probably
have
get
another
four.
one.
I knew he was gonna say that shit, bro. I
That's
knew
a
he was
third
gonna
leg,
say
not
that
a
Do you
shit.
third
think?
And I'm single. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you think your son's gonna do music as well, like in the music path? 'Cause I see him when you post him. I see him. He's always with you. I feel like he's gonna like that.
He loves guitars. He has a little one. He has a keyboard that he's been messing with. If I wanted to teach him anything, I would teach him the keyboard just so he can make beats with the connections I have to in the future. I could definitely introduce him to some beat makers or something like that, hopefully, or call in a favor and get him. I mean, the money is in beat making and production, really. I mean, artists make money on tours. So if I can get my kid into production or stuff like that, yeah. I don't want him to be a DJ. I don't want him involved in the backstabbing that is involved in the music industry and stuff. So I want to try to keep him safe. I want to try to have
But you don't
enough.
think that's in the production side either? Because I feel like they get
I
more.
feel
shit.
like
I'm
it
not.
is.
I don't produce, so I don't know. Probably.
I do.
They just don't.
I
get
just
I mean,
wanna-
I don't produce, but
I
I,
just
feel
want to
like
make sure he has enough money that if he doesn't want to do something, he doesn't have to.
yeah, I
I
feel
care
that.
about.
But like, I definitely feel like in production. Like a lot of people be stealing beats, bro, and they
Oh,
don't
I-
get credited.
I didn't think
like
about
it's
that, you're
whack.
right.
Like it's
all
whack
they
out
don't get
here.
enough credit, for what
Yeah.
it is that they do. Because how many songs do you actually like based off what they say versus like how good the beat is?
You can also rent beats
Yeah.
and stuff, which is crazy.
Yeah, you can lease them.
There's different
Lease them,
licensing.
sorry, lease. That's why I can't. I don't know. It's a song that came out in like 2016, 17, but the beats are so the same. Like they're just one. Like
Yeah.
they added one thing to it because someone leased it and loved the song so much, and then he sold it. So then he had to come back and change the beat for the song.
Just switch
I
it
have
up
to look
real
up what
quick.
it was, just a little bit. You could tell they're the same song. Is it "Don't Tell Him" and
By Jeremiah?
yeah.
I mean, Don't Tell Him is a
Um,
Don't Tell Him is a remix to a original.
It's got a sample?
I can't think
I'm
of
not
what
sure
it
off
is.
the top of my head.
It is a sample. Don't Tell Him is a different song from the. I don't know. It's an older song. Whatever the case may be. I don't know. I have no idea.
These samples go crazy though. They
You
be
have to send me
sampling
that music
everything.
video, by the way.
What's up?
You have to send me that new music video.
You haven't seen it
Pull
yet?
off.
What?
Pull it
Yeah,
off.
I wanted to watch it.
Cooling
today
off
with
out
you,
now.
actually.
Make sure to follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, big facts.
Giraffe Nuts. Oh, by
Stream
the
St.
way-
Rose on all
by the way, we
platforms, Apple
never
Music,
reminded
Spotify, all that.
anybody- Oh, my
Never
bad, bro.
reminded what, bro?
We never reminded anybody that if you are not elevated, like all of us. What up, Mason? What up, brother? If
My
you guys
brother.
are not as high as we are right now, us
Roll something up,
Yeah,
baby. Get some
us.
smoking going.
not DJ Riffic.
So how did you lose your kid? Well, I was on a podcast. I just-
If you're not at our level, make sure to get our level. I'm gonna explain it. You guys, 13 episodes in, you guys already know.
Take
Alright?
a bong rip, get yourself right.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, folks.
You know, coming out of Fort Myers, Cape Coral, what is the biggest artist you've seen come out of here, or what is like the best talent you've seen come out of this area?
I don't know who grew up here. I mean, the only
You don't have
one,
to grow up here,
the
just
only
come
one
out
who
here.
made it right now, isn't it?
Like,
Dominic
he's from
Fike.
Naples.
that's still like Southwest
I think it was
Florida.
1 in
239.
Fort Myers, though.
You got Plies.
Well, wasn't smoking cigarettes on the patio?
Oh,
Baby
Jake.
Jake.
He's from here too.
Yeah,
isn't he?
Yeah,
from
baby
Estero.
Jake from Cape.
I mean,
oh,
he's
no.
from-
honestly, I mean, I
From
know
Fort Myers.
it's one song, but that song kind of blew up more than any other song, didn't it?
Oh yeah, he got signed to Universal.
He's killing it right now, bro.
There's
believe it's
another
Universal.
kid that's signed to
Busy Crook. I mean, I like Busy.
Busy Crook's self-made.
What I love about Busy
he's
Crook,
fire.
what I love about Busy Crook is he's always, every time he comes to town, he makes sure he says hi to me and say what's up. He's always been loving and respectful. And I asked him one day, I'm like, you could be at any club. What are you doing? Like, why do you come here?
He's
like,
come here?
He goes, I love Riffic parties. He's like, it's always going to be girls dancing and a chill time. There's never issues. And I'm like, I appreciate that. So, I mean, his music, I love to death. Like, he is self-made, but he does a great job.
Right. Oh, the video productions that I've
Is
seen.
Plies from here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Plies is
Fort
from
Myers.
Fort
Is he from Fort
Myers.
Myers?
Full Myers.
Fort Myers. He did the Fort Myers
Myers.
challenge.
Full Myers.
From Myers?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Plies.
I
challenge.
did too.
He did the Fort Myers challenge.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Facts.
Wow.
Dead?
Whoa.
You think?
What? Probably.
Why?
Why do you say
Your
that?
kid's only what, 4?
What?
Oh, nah. Now you gave away his secret.
Jesus.
Listen, I'm 43. Get over it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, you put a year on
Listen,
him.
there's no 43-year-old that looks the way I look or has a swag I have. I'm good. I'll take it.
My
I'll
dog
say that to the
drippy.
camera too. Like, show
My
me,
dog drippy.
show me someone. And I'm the best at. In 10 years,
And he has
okay.
a
If I'm
third
not
arm.
dead in 10 years,
Why you
because
holding it with
I
both
have to take it
hands?
back. I mean, I have a 5-year plan right now with everything going on, with also investing and doing a few things. So, in 10 years is probably when I'll make my first $1 million and it will go to my kid.
Ooh.
And then I'll invest that again and make more, and then I'll just stop working and make sure I pay. If I can stop working in the next 5-6 years, so I can spend every waking moment with my son, I'll do it.
That's the goal, ain't it?
Solid.
I don't
like
even.
it,
I don't know. I don't even want a girl. And I'll say it on camera. I've said it on the radio. I don't want one. I don't need one. I'm so happy with my kid. I'm so happy with the relationship I have with my ex. To the point where I'm not gonna let someone else come in. I mean, me and her have had a long talk, and we agree on this, which is great. But the rules are, if someone wants to date my ex or gonna be with her, that's cool. But remember, you're dating her. You're with her. You're not to discipline my kid. I'll say it in case anyone knows. Don't discipline my kid. Don't buy him anything. Don't ever disrespect his mother in front of you. Like, don't do stuff like that, because that wouldn't happen. Maybe no, but you can't. That's not your kid. And she agrees, and she goes, "There's a thing out there called not your kid." Like Nacho, like it was an article, and it's like, if you want to be with someone, you be with someone, and you just be the kid's friend. You're not the parent. Don't try to buy the kid stuff that the dad can't buy. Don't try to out muscle the dad, because that's not
Yeah.
smart. Also, it's not smart when it's a dad like me, Because if you try to do some slick stuff like that, if you
top
buy if
G.
you buy him something,
top
if you buy him
G.
something for $1,000, I'm gonna take that device and beat you with it for $1,000.
Hell yeah.
So and then
Just go get him another one.
and then I'll return it because it's broken. Then
Allegedly,
It's
allegedly.
from daddy. No, I'm so protective of my kid and my ex that it's probably overboard sometimes. But I'll tell you one thing: he's gonna be set for life, and she's never gonna want for stuff either. If Brandy needs something, I'll get it for her. She's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a very proud woman, and she works her ass off, and I'm very proud. She's a great mother. But if she was like, hey, babe, I need this, I'd get it for her in a second.
Yeah, but
like she made him. I can't do that.
Yeah,
All my
I
ki-
love
all
how
my kids are in
like
trash cans.
inclusive you are. Like you bring them to
Socks.
clubs and stuff. Like I
don't
see you
use
on your
socks, I'm
story.
sorry.
I see you on your story with Lyric, like, and he's got the mic and he's running around in the club and he's
He
like,
grabbed a mic at a funeral.
"Oh
Yo,
God.
God.
Can we hear that? What do you do?
It was at DJ Rome that passed away a little while ago.
Rest in peace."
Rome. I mean, I've been Rome, Dave, and Griff in the last. That's why I have 3 bracelets on my arm. I can't have any more. And he was there, and I was talking. I was telling the story how I met him and how great he was, and da da da. And I put the mic near my side, and Larry just walked up and grabbed me. Goes, "Hi," and I'm like, "Nope, we're not doing that." You saw the wedding pictures, right? He had the mic
You
at the
were
wedding
DJing?
the
Yeah,
whole time.
he
You were
did.
DJing a
Funeral?
Funeral?
Yeah, it was Mexican. No, just kidding. It was my best friend.
No, I know that. I just
No,
didn't
I
know.
wasn't.
I didn't
No,
know.
I was giving a speech.
Okay.
His
okay.
mom
Did
wanted
you
me.
just
Joe.
ask if he was
That's
DJing?
why I was making. That's why I was
the
yeah,
funeral,
so I was just
bro?
making sure.
He said he
what
was
the
his
fuck do you
homie, bro.
think
No,
he
I
was
know that.
playing
No,
at the
I'm
funeral,
talking
brother?
about the.
All happy music.
Like, what was he up there mixing, bro? Was he up there in the tuxedo just?
Isn't there some other type of
Raise
like,
your hand.
I'm blown away right now,
Oh,
bro.
my, I can't even believe.
Joe's been to a
that-
funeral
that thought
with a
process
DJ.
right now.
Joe
I've
has
never
been to a
been-
funeral
Oh,
with a
have you been to a
DJ.
funeral with a DJ?
I've only been to one funeral, but I was not a DJ there.
I did get asked about filming a funeral the other day.
Twerk contest.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah.
Wet T-shirt at the funeral.
Lit.
Okay, this is really. This
Wow,
is now.
yeah.
No,
Anyways,
no.
he grabbed the mic, and then he grabbed the mic at the wedding. And then after the wedding, when they left, I stayed set up for half an hour after, and I'll show you guys
funeral?
videos. The wedding. And I did a wedding for my mom's friend who my mom just was like, "Could you please do it for them and I'll take care of it?" I said, "Sure." I was a gift to them. So I had him bouncing around at like he started at 4:00 and he danced with everyone. He learned the electric slide.
Oh, fire.
Like I have a video of my son at 3 doing the electric slide. Like he was like, and then he figured out and he's like, boom, and I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, there you go. And he has the mic in his hand. I'm like, oh crap, I'm in trouble.
He's popping. He's gonna be a star.
Didn't know what's up.
And I just want to like, I mean,
Stud.
another thing like being at like the radio thing too is like if I just want, I know it sounds weird. I want my name known enough in the city that my son at school, people are like, oh, your dad's Riffic? Oh, that's cool. Like that's what I want so that there's no that like those kids that have the dad that other kids are fans of just don't have problems.
If there are problems, it's just a little envious shit. It's not even like actual
Yeah, for
problems.
real.
It's always just like talking shit.
Because you're not gonna start a problem with Bronny, like LeBron's
No.
son. You just
Hell
why would
no.
you do that? Like all of his
Just
connections.
ashamed.
Yeah.
My kid's just very, he's very
He's gonna look that like stupid.
he's a pleaser right now, which I don't like. Because don't even. I just saw your face look at me. And I just worried about what's
Hey,
gonna
I put
happen.
the- I-
All right, anyways.
I put the bench.
So I mean, he listens very good. He's a great kid. He's very easy. Everyone said kid was going to be hard. This kid's not. But also he hasn't hit puberty yet, so we'll wait.
Yeah.
But he
True.
I need that little. I need him to have that little Northeast Boston thing. Like I need that little hood in him, that a little bit that he can just
He's not gonna get that in Fort Myers, bro.
he'll get it from me.
He'll get it from
If
you
Fort
though.
Myers,
Not,
somewhere else, not Cape Coral.
He needs a little. He just needs
Yeah,
that.
you
He
can get
needs
it
that
from
little,
Myers.
that little oomph. Like I need that little swag of like he's a nice kid and everything, but he can have that. Screw you.
Ah, he'll
Like,
get
just
there.
that little bit.
You'll get there. You got to go through a couple things. That like happens a lot with like when you're in school and you deal with like other guys.
So I
and
should
shit.
slap him around.
Yeah, a little bit. Honestly, my dad used to.
I
just
would.
wrestle
I
with me
could.
all the
I could
time.
never hit my kid.
I don't like slap him. I mean like wrestle with him.
when he
Oh,
older.
I throw him across the
Yeah,
room.
like just push him around and shit. Like that.
I throw him across the room
Allegedly.
onto the bed. Allegedly threw him across the room. No, I toss him onto the bed.
Yes, come into the room.
It was really funny. There was one time I was walking and he tried to trip me. And I was like, "What?" He's like 3. What are you doing? So I was there, and he was walking by me, and I tripped him, and his mother happened to be there, and she's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "No, he tried to trip me first." She goes, "Sure," and I'm like, "I'm arguing about a 3-year-old and me. I'm not gonna win
That's
this
just
at
shit
all."
Seabass would do.
awesome.
That's
So we're
just,
gonna wrap it up because they're about to open up here. So we're gonna like end off with one.
Yeah,
question.
and she's being really rude and just.
One last
yeah, they're
question.
slamming
What-
shit over
See how
there.
loud
They're
she
going
is over there?
crazy.
And every time she does this. See, back to us. Look, she just did it again.
Really?
Wow.
She's rude as
You
hell.
actually think this bar needs those?
You guys
lemons
come
right
visit
now,
her,
bro?
Firestone downstairs.
Sky Bar.
Wonderful
Yeah, come to
attitude.
Skybar.
Downtown Fort
I don't think they
Myers.
let her in Sky Bar anymore. I think she's too mean. Well,
Don't need to put that on there.
It's true.
oh wait, is that real? I don't work here every day. I don't know.
Too mean.
At least the mics don't pick
Nah, she
that
just
up.
don't take no shit. That's it. That's all it is. We'll just leave it.
It's all good.
So put her at Sky Bar if that's the thing.
What if there was one piece of advice that you could leave to people that are trying to? Make
Wait, hold on. Are you done baiting stuff around? Because it's like the last question we're
Yeah,
at.
that's really important, Malia.
It was about the starving children in that place.
While you're over there cutting lemons by the boatload, they could.
She
use
just gave you the
those.
finger again.
For no reason.
Amazing. Okay, we'll try this last question without her being rude to all of us. Again, come visit her at Firestone.
Not Sky Bar. Anyway. So, what was one piece of advice
She hates you.
that you would leave to anybody trying to pursue their craft?
Like DJing?
Yeah, like anything,
Don't do it.
Any craft. No.
Don't do it.
Like just
Anything you
general-
love.
Find get a mentor, find someone that can teach you, and don't act like you know stuff, which so many DJs I've seen a bunch around that like learn from one of the best and then just think that they're the best and then all of a sudden not existent anymore. So it's just weird to me that you don't realize, just get someone who's established, ask questions, learn. Maybe if you get lucky, like I did with a few of mine, I had them open up for me. And then after that happened, it's just you ruined it. You left.
I did.
It's just a it's once see it's okay. The glasses. So you guys get it anywhere.
It's not it's the glasses. It's just the frame of them. The way you look so.
Okay. Anyways, advice. I'm
Joe
glad
said
that we
you
did
look
that.
goofy.
Yeah. We want to see how many times we can switch the glasses without anyone and knowing at this point, but without laughing. Advice would be get a mentor, learn from your mentor. Do your homework on music, whether you're making music, producing music, like learn where it's going, what can evolve from it. And it doesn't hurt to ask questions either. And then just get to open up for a big DJ. And then when you get your chance, just don't suck. I'm sorry, but that's like when you get a new job as a DJ, unless you're like an established DJ, like your name's known. If you get it as a DJ, you know your first 2 days, just if you're out there right now, you don't have the job. Like they're gonna give you one time to mess up, maybe your first time. You better come hard the second time or both times.
Pause.
Like I remember one time I went for a job. It was at Brahma, and when I DJ'd there, he came up to me. It was supposed to be me and another DJ, and he walked up to me. He's like, "Tell the other DJ not to play. It's yours." 20 minutes in, and I was like, I'll take that." So just little things like take advantage when you have the chance. Take advantage,
It's real cutthroat.
but you just take advantage when you have the chance.
Yeah, for real.
Like don't be, and also don't be scared. Like I was scared for a while to do a bunch of stuff because I was new in this city, and I respect coming to a new city, and I respect the love that cities have for their people that are from here and who they are and the little groups they have. But once I started working and not causing waves, they accepted me, and I feel like I'm part of Fort Myers now, which I really love.
You are, bro. You part of the family
I'm
now.
still from Boston, but still.
No, 100%. Thank you
Asshole.
guys.
No,
Thank
but
you
Fort
so
Myers
much for
was-
your time, man.
Yeah, for
Seriously.
real.
Yeah, honestly, you guys.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to do stuff with River for the longest time. This is like probably. The
You
first
mean when
thing.
I was over drinking and my dad was dying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You already. Why you gotta
Yeah,
come at me like
Joe,
that?
you know what
guys
happened,
really have
bro?
no idea. It's
You
one
know
of
what
the
happened there?
busiest people that I
Busiest
know.
person I know,
Joe talked too much.
and I'm grateful that he's here.
I appreciate you guys, but we're gonna go hang out after, right? We're
Hell
gonna-
yeah, we finna go
No,
have a good
I
time.
listen. I fuck with your music, dude.
Appreciate
Your
you,
drive
bro.
and everything. I've already told you about you. We've already
Joe's
had
a
these
beast.
conversations. He's all right.
Dude, he's great.
No, I know he is. And when
Yeah.
I met him too, he has that energy and drive too. You can see you guys have a great
Goth
team. I wish
Dre.
the best for you, obviously, and I hope I'm part of whatever happens in the future to support you or whatever like that. I'm a fan of yours, like you're a fan of mine. So it goes both ways. It's respect. So
Do you want to be known as Uncle Riff or Cuzzo Rick?
who's this for?
Riffic.
For us.
For us.
You
you want to call
like-
you Uncle
you like
or
Uncle-
Cuz?
Uncle Riffy,
Like,
bro.
this
Uncle
Unc-
makes me feel like I'm 90.
Nah.
We're 21, bro.
So are you
Oh,
Cuzzo?
that's true. I'll take
Like-
Uncle. I'll take Uncle
Look,
Riff. I don't have
like
any brothers and
35
sisters.
in my
Uncle
eyes.
Riff.
Some girl thought I was 30 a little while ago, and I'm like,
Take that as a compliment.
well,
You're
listen,
wrong.
one last thing, just because what you said about girls, what you said about the clubs, like, do I pick up girls? A big reason I don't either is all the girls are in their 20s.
Yeah.
So
Now I'm going to state this on camera. I don't care. I'm going to state this on camera. I don't care. I am 43. If I hooked up with someone in their 20s, you would fall in love. It's end of discussion. Every man knows what they're doing. What?
You'd fall in love.
She agrees. You can't go up there.
No.
What? I happen to say that as a girl I know was walking through here. I love her to death. But no, honestly, like the more experience you have, like the 20. There's girls that are like young guys don't even know what they're doing. I mean, of course, because I didn't know what I was doing then either, and neither do young girls either. You can't watch porn and music videos and think you know what you're doing.
Music videos.
It doesn't. Threesomes aren't
See
really
that
like
shit,
that,
really?
people.
Let me see that shit, bro.
Damn.
Threesomes don't. Threesomes do not
It's
happen
not
like
like
that.
the videos.
No, they're not just sitting waiting for you. You don't pay. You don't pay
While they're doing
attention.
homework.
You don't pay attention. They're in the other room doing other stuff, being
They'll
like,
just get stuck in the laundry mat.
"We'll hope this dick doesn't get here anytime soon." They're just enjoying themselves. Oh, he's back. Okay, here you go. All right. Well, on that note,
Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you, Rufus. I
episode
appreciate you,
13.
man.
Thank
I appreciate you guys too.
I really
Oh,
appreciate it.
I'm lucky 13. Can't wait.
Hell yeah!
I'm
Make sure
lucky
you get some
13.
smoke in. Make sure you, even if I don't know what you got
Make sure you
going
check
on
out
for
his
the
music.
day,
That's all I got.
but make for
All
real.
his music. Let's go check
For
it
real.
out.
Yo, check that
for
out.
real?
You know what? Fuck
Why
the
did you say
smoke,
for
bro. Check that out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, everywhere.
Make sure to follow us on all that shit. And remember, if you DJ at a funeral, you're an asshole.
For real.
Fact.
Don't
Unless
do that.
it's a twerk contest.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Hey, follow me.
Follow
Oh, yeah.
DJ Riffic at DJ Riffic.
There you go. See, RIFIK. I spell it differently.
We got
I
you.
want to spell my kid's name with a K, but she said no. LYRIK or LLYRIQ. I'm gonna have to
I
buy
like
him that.
Q.
I'm gonna have to buy him that Cadillac lyric. Oh, God
You
help me.
gotta think about the nicknames.
Don't mind me a baddie, she stripped in perfection. Was throwing the legs up in different directions. You not from the way, then don't visit my section. It's high level rap when you sit in these